Hello, fellow raccoons. Welcome to the 200th episode of Racc-TV.
There are 1,700 students in Frisco High School this year. In fact, that's 200 more than we had last year, and a lot of them are in sports. We decided to see how their tryouts went and what they expect for this season.
I'm in Frisco cross country varsity team. I expect for the team to be more unified, push each other in workouts, and just improve our times overall.
Basketball. I expect us to get a lot of first place. I expect us to do way better than last year.
Tennis, to win districts and possibly win regionals too. I'm one of the wrestling co-captains. Last year won districts, and this year we hope to win regionals.
I'm in soccer. I expect to go to state because, we look raw today.
I'm going to do track, sir. I'm going to go all the way, naturally, but the team should go pretty far, too.
I am in swimming. Well, I would love for the girls to win state again this year.
I'm in golf. We should be good this year.
Wrestling, we just pick up people and do random stuff,
Someone follow me on Twitter at your boy Weiss.
And I'm Ashton Harris, Ash1 Harris. Follow me on Twitter.
We even included dancers, cheerleaders, and coaches.
Well, football, we're off to a good start. We fully expect to win district and to make several rounds of the playoffs. With the baseball team, we still expect great things like we did last year, making the playoffs.
Volleyball is doing extremely well right now. Our varsity team has 19 wins already this season.
We're on the stars. Yeah. I think we're going to do really good.
Okay, I'm Brittany.
I'm Hannah.
And we're cheerleaders. What we expect for the team this year is that everyone comes together and puts on a real good show and impresses everyone.
Go Frisco.
I coach boys wrestling. I expect us to win district for the second year in a row, and we'll hopefully have some state placers and some state champions this year.
It looks like we'll have an exciting year in sports. For Racc-TV, I'm Chris Roberson.
I'm playing wrestling.
Most schools have a dress code, and FHS is no exception. Some styles may look good, but they may not be appropriate for school. Some students find the dress code acceptable, while others do not.
I agree with the dress code because if we didn't have it, people would be dressing very inappropriately.
I think it's really strict because, the spaghetti strap thing, it's not that serious that you shouldn't be able to show your shoulders. Everybody has a pair of shoulders, so.
Well, I think it'd be a little bit better to be able to wear holes if it's not really revealing, because it's really hard to find clothes without holes in them nowadays.
I agree with it because I think it sets you up to be appropriate in job interviews in the future and whatnot.
Believe it or not, there are some reasons behind the dress code policy at FISD.
What we want to do is get the students prepared for life after school and getting a job, and so we want them to have exceptional dress and educate them. That's when you have a job and you're required to wear a suit and tie, you're able to wear a suit and tie or a nice dress, and so there's not any issues with that.
Most students wonder what the most common dress code violations are.
Well, sagging pants is one. I think one of the rumors that's going around is if I have my shirt below the pants and the pants are sagging, and then I won't get caught. And you can get caught because the dress code says they have to be worn at or about the waist. The second one is the 2-inch rule on the shoulder for the ladies, and that one is everyone thinks it's 2 fingers, and 2 fingers aren't necessarily 2 inches. So my recommendation is go out, measure 2 inches on fingers, because for me it would be 3, and for some people it's 4, and then you can kind of justify from there.
Is it true that students are not allowed to wear athletic shorts to school?
The dress code states that shorts have to be below fingertip. And so you can wear athletic shorts. They just have to be below fingertip length.
Though many of the popular styles don't meet the FHS dress code, we must still learn to follow the rules. For Racc-TV, I'm Briana Sabatini.
And time now for the Children's Medical Center Player of the Week for last week. How about the game turned in by Carlos Harris of Frisco High School? He rushed for 446 yards and 7 touchdowns. It was a wild game. Over 120 points scored. Lovejoy over Frisco, 64-62. But again, 446 yards, 7 touchdowns. Yes, with good reason. Carlos Harris of Frisco High School is this week's Children's Medical Center Player of the Week.
Well, Carlos has done a great job for us. Obviously, he's a leading rusher and a leading scorer in 4A football in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and probably one of the best backs in the state. But I think he'll be the first to tell you also that the reason he's being able to get those yards is because of what the people up front are doing. Our offensive line and our tailbacks, wingbacks are doing a great job of blocking for him. And when everybody works together, then you can be pretty productive.
Frisco High School's band began rehearsing in late July, preparing themselves for football season and their upcoming marching show, Shattered Keys.
Our first piece of the show is called Claire de Lune, and many of you might recognize the piece. It's a very beautiful piano solo, and we've added the wind players and percussionists and color guard with it. And then the show slowly progresses to an atonal, dissonant kind of music that we're not all used to towards the end, and it sounds more harsh and violent, and it's a really exciting show, and we'd love for you guys to come out and see it.
The show this year is awesome. It goes from all over the emotional spectrum to beautiful and like you're in love to angry and aggressive and intense. We're going to have this giant rack on the field with cymbals and break drums. It's gonna be crazy. You have to see it.
Going to state marching band competition this year because we went 2 years ago with a lot smaller band, so it was a little more difficult for us, but this year it'll be easier because better numbers, better players, so it's really looking good. So come out to our UIL performance and support us.
FHS band has been working non-stop to have a great show. This past Saturday, they had their first competition at UT Arlington. It was a really tough competition, but our band made us proud. So come out and support our great band on their upcoming shows, October 8th, 22nd, 29th, and November 5th. For RACCTV, I'm Erica Marino.
The Varsity Volleyball team is off to a great start this season. They have been up against some tough teams on the court, and they are now 23-12 overall and 4-4 in district.
I think we've come so far and been successful in so many ways that these girls know what they have to do to finish out the season and hopefully be a contender in a playoff position, and that's one of our goals this year.
Coach Litchford was especially proud of the team when they beat Wakeland.
Oh, the win against Wakeland was very important to us because our girls played like I knew they were capable of playing, and they just played very confident, very solid, and I must say that it was a great victory to beat a well-respected team like Wakeland, who's a playoff team every year.
The Lady Raccoons have what it takes to put them in a winning position this season.
First of all, if you've looked at the size of our team, our hitters, we've got some tall hitters, and our offense has definitely been one of our strengths this season. And right now we're focusing on making our defense to be just as important as our offense.
We're all really close, and we have a good bond, so it shows on the court when we're playing. We're also a really tall team, so it helps a lot when we're playing.
Although they have started off strong, the team's toughest challenges still await.
Liberty is definitely one of our toughest opponents because we already lost to them, and we're going to have to beat them again in the second round. So,
it's definitely Wakeland. We beat them last Friday, but we have to play them the second round at their court, so it's going to be a tough game.
The girls have been working hard all year, waking up early for practices every morning, even Saturdays. So while we are all sleeping in during the weekend, our volleyball team is putting in extra work to get that win. For RACCTV, this is Derek Gourley.
We're beginning our 9th year of RACCTV. We appreciate your suggestions and input because RACCTV is about you. Until next time, I'm Kayla Kowalik.